Hey. I suck at filming and whatever and stuff, but I wanted to talk about some things that need to be said. There's been a lot of mental health talk on here, on my channel, for years, but I decided to dive deeper into that. Because of the pandemic, things have been a little fucking crazy, and my mental health has been suffering. Pre-pandemic, I would go to a show, see the rest of my friends, and have this amazing time, and I would go to work, have a lesson, go to a show on a weekend, go to Revolution, or some other place that has a venue show, and I would dance to Craving Strange and be with my friends, and that was the life that I loved. Up until a year ago last week, March 13th, when the world shut down, and everything I loved stopped, with the exception of me working. And I have been trying to rack my brain on how to deal with this. A year later, things are getting a bit better. Places are opening up, and people are getting vaccinated, which is amazing. And before we continue, any anti-vaxxers in the comments are gonna say shit, please don't. There's other content here for you. I am not one of those people. I believe in getting a shot. And I suddenly couldn't see the people I loved. My best friends for 10 years. The people that I've made family out of this entire situation. I didn't get to see because of this whole thing. And what's worse is that some of my family members became immunocompromised. So I couldn't take a chance. I couldn't go anywhere even if I wanted to. And I couldn't be socially distant because I was too paranoid about the fact of hurting my family. And that was something I really didn't want to do. Now, granted, anyone here knows and have seen my channel, I had not had the most greatest relationship with my family through the years, and you guys have seen that. But ironically enough, the lockdown brought us together. Shocking, I know, but when you live in close quarters in a place where you can't go anywhere, you're gonna have to talk to people. So I talked to my mom and my siblings and my grandmother, which is an entirely thing. You know what I'm trying to say. Poof was driving me nuts, so I put it in a bun. This is not to say that I hadn't found some ways of dealing with it, because I can, and I have. I have my guitar, I have Friday night Zoom nights with a couple of girlfriends of mine, but it was not the same. I'm a person that needs to be around other people to really... I am literally the social animal of animals. Studies have shown that, like the great apes, we are social creatures. That is the reason why we are 99% relative to them. And it's a thing. And they congregate in social groups the same way that human beings do. So when I wasn't able to see any of my friends, it was the hardest thing to do. And then what hit me the hardest was Revolution closing. Anyone who saw my TikTok, the third one, it's there. Anyone who saw my TikTok knew that I was a wreck. Revolution closed and I cried for 3 days. I get it's a music venue, but that place holds a lot of things for me. And Pauline started my career and gave me a shot when I had barely nothing to my name. When I tell you that this woman let me play on her stage with 3 songs to my name, 1 original and 2 fucking covers, I don't even know what to say other than thank you and I love you, Pauline. But it wasn't enough. The Zoom nights, that whole thing. I live with anxiety and bipolar disorder and OCD and a bunch of other things that God decided to bestow upon my lovely being. And I've just been mentally exhausted. I keep a veneer of comedy of my trauma because it's easier for me to be funny than to deal with my actual issues. Is that a problem? Yes. Am I trying to fix it? Fuck yes. Am I failing at it? Yes. But I'm trying. I have an amazing therapist through Talkspace. Not a sponsor. I hope it will be a sponsor. Please sponsor me. Because holy shit, I cannot recommend this enough. And they have credited people, whether you want to take meds or not. Someone to prescribe you, someone to not prescribe you. It's fantastic. And I don't know what to do without the woman who is mentally taking care of my noggin, because fuck all. I can't. It's insane how much care and a level of understanding I've gotten through this woman. And it's on the internet. Please go to Talkspace.com. Telehealth is so important right now, especially for mental telehealth. Do it. I'm telling you. But I'm pushing the narrative. Please do it. Add to the fact that I wasn't sleeping on a good mattress. When I moved back home, many of you know I dated someone 10 years ago and I was living alone with them. I had to move back home about 10 years ago, and on and off I had been sleeping on a sofa bed, and it has created some horrible back problems for a girl who's very blessed in the chest area. Take that for what you will. I didn't have outlets the way that I did. Me editing these videos and posting stuff up was a major stress relief, believe it or not. For a girl who has control issues, that makes a lot of sense to make content and edit them. Just specifically how I want things to be said and be put out to the world. And I have a lot to say. So, I like editing a shit ton. But my problem is that I am a slave to routine because of my brain and everything else. And I'm lucky that I still have my guitar lessons through my laptop, which I saved up $3,000 for a fucking MacBook. Thank you, fucking perseverance. And thank God I still have that every Friday afternoon. But it's the actual act of getting on a train and getting my coffee for me and Jim, and getting picked up and all these are. It was an outlier space that was not an outlier space, but it was another space where I didn't have to worry about work or family issues or my own brain, where I could focus on my guitar and just play, and then slowly be tortured by Jimmy G, him being a fuck knuckle. But what are you gonna do? And while I got a new mattress and I got a new laptop and a ring light during COVID, I am not doing well. It is a struggle to get out of bed. It is a struggle to stay positive. It is a struggle to tell my friends that I'm fine when really I'm not. And I'd rather not bring anybody else down, because we are all struggling right now. And I guess I'm saying this to say don't give up, because it's hard. As hard as it is, there's a few times during this pandemic that I just want to hang it up, but I can't. When I tell you guys that all I want is just things to go back to the way they were, and I could go back to live band and be on stage, because there's so much. Oh, I thought I was gonna cry. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. The world's on fire, but it's fine. Being on stage and singing at KJ's with guys I've known for 10 years is unbelievable, and I miss them every day. And it's funny, at work today they were playing like a whole bunch of songs that I've heard at fucking live band, and all I kept thinking was, I'm never gonna get that back again. And that's what really is sad. The possibility that I might not ever get it back, and I hope that I do. So how can you help me? Wear a mask. Social distance. Stay 6 feet apart from each other. I know that's hard. And like I said, we're social beings, but it's been a year, and I'd rather not make it 2. So please, think about somebody else other than yourself. Because I would give anything in the world right now to see my best friends. I am sorry that this wasn't a happier video, but I am going to be shooting a update video in the next couple of weeks, or really the next couple of days I should say, and you will see a happier version of G. I promise you, you will. It'll be great. It'll be fantastic. I love you guys so much. Like, rate, and subscribe, and all that happy horse shit. And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you. Stay safe and wear a mask. Bye.